Hi Gemini, this is going to be your reading for September 2019. I have got my Gilded Tarot deck here, and at the end I will draw an Archangel Gemstone Guardian card, and that has the gemstones that you should be using for September. You can pick these gemstones up fairly cheaply for a few pounds or dollars or whatever on the internet, probably on eBay or something. Welcome to those who have tuned in, and I hope you will subscribe. The zodiac sign that gets the most views will get a bonus reading of tea leaves for October. The one for September was Scorpio, so if you want to have a look at that, if you are a Scorpio ascendant or moon, that might relate to you. Please click on the little bell icon as well so that you get notifications. Right, Gemini, let me get started. I've had a look over your cards here, and we start off the month with the Five of Swords. Now remember, this is a general reading. It won't be for everybody. Please look up your moon sign and your ascendant sign to get a more rounded look at what is coming up for you. Now remember, this is a predictive reading, so it may not happen in September, but the energies are ongoing. It may have already started for you, or it's going to come into fruition in October, November. But I'm reading it for September, so here we go. The Five of Swords. It looks to me you've had quite a trying time, Gemini. There may be been a lot of arguments, ill will, ill feeling. This could be in the home, it could have been with family, friends, could be a workplace. Here we have, as you can see, the Five of Swords standing with the swords all around. Everybody else lying on the floor, and it looks to me that it's been a time where you really feel that you have had to really fight your corner, okay? Stand up and speak your mind, because we've got the swords here, and it's for as much as it's almost like your mind has been constantly turning. That's what I feel when I look at this reading. There's so much activity going on. I really do feel it's been a really trying time for Gemini. Beside this we have the Queen of Wands. That's a fire sign. It's either an Aries, a Sagittarian or a Leo person that's maybe been by your side during this particular time, Gemini. This really trying time. This person could be going through this with you, and you are helping them. But I really think it's this person's helping you to get through this particular time. Moving on here, we've got the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands, I really feel that the month of September, for as much as you feel that you have put forward a point of view or an argument that you've been getting drawn into, it's not stopping there, I'm afraid. Because in the Seven of Wands here, the Seven of Wands being that you're going to have to really build up a lot of courage and tenacity, because whatever it is that's going on for you, Gemini, could be so exhausting that you are going to feel that you just are using every bit of your energy, your courage to take on something that if you look at the Seven of Wands, you're standing up slightly higher than everything else, and you're being bombarded. You're absolutely being bombarded with all these other wands, people coming at you, and you're going to have to stand your ground. If you show any sign of weakness whatsoever, it's almost like you're being put into a corner. You've been backed into a corner that you're going to have to come out fighting. And I don't mean maybe physically fighting, but you're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to show courage. You could be up against something that is far more, you would see it as having far more energy, because the fire, you look at the wands, it's a fiery energy. I think in the month of September, Gemini, you are going to have a lot of different people coming at you with all sorts of different, could be arguments, allegations, demands. You could have a lot of demands put on you in the month of September, and it looks like you're going to be really having to, it's going to be all consuming, that's all I can say. When I look at the cards before it, you've started off the month in fight mode, and you could be taking on this Queen of Wands energy as well. The Queen of Wands is a fiery, tenacious character. It's got a quick-witted and quick mind, and I think that's what you're going to have to take on, a quick mind for the month of September. Moving on though, it gets better. What can I say? We have the Nine of Swords in reversed. Now look at that card in reverse. If that was upright, it looks horrible. It looks like depression, illness, you name it. It's in reverse. So in reverse, we are looking at coming out of darkness. You're coming out of darkness. You're going to start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. No more sleepless nights, no more worrying. You have managed to fight off whatever that has been coming towards you. It's almost been like a dark entity that had taken over your life. You're going to start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, Gemini, because we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So if you have been down or feeling ill in any way, things are going to start to get better. You could have maybe had a diagnosis for something, and it's now been that it's clear. You've been given the all clear, because things are going to start getting brighter for you. That whole, you know, if this has been about health, remember this will be different for everybody. If you've maybe had to battle for to get your health back, because you felt that you were so run down that everything was just, you know, you seem to be getting every single bug or every single virus there was. There's going to be definitely some kind of healing going on for you, Gemini. Whether it be healing of your mind, healing of your situation, your circumstance. Things are looking better. Things are getting to the end of September. Things are going to start getting better, because at the end we have got the Nine of Cups, and when you look at the Nine of Cups, it's like a celebrating, can't even get the words out. It's almost like you can now cheers your drink here, because you've came out of a time where you thought it seemed to be impossible. Everything was charging against you, but the Nine of Cups is that you're coming to the end of this, whatever the situation is. Whether you're coming out of maybe you were coming out of a relationship, a divorce or whatever, and it just didn't seem to be getting any better. Well, things are going to start getting better for you, so you can charge that glass and look forward to a brighter future. Here we have the gemstone cards. What gemstone will be relevant for Gemini for September? Let us have a look. I try not to look so I'm not influenced by what pops out, so I'll try and look away. They'll go everywhere probably. Let me have a look. Let's see. What gemstone is relevant for Gemini for the month of September? If two or threes come out here, I'll pick the top one. Don't know what it is. That came out before. That came out, I think that came out for Aries, I think. Blue, I can't even pronounce it. Can you see that? I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, what it says is, are you looking for inspiration? Now is the time to quieten your mind and tap into the higher frequencies of the angelic realm. By doing this, you'll release anger and frustration, because you'll have tapped into inner knowing and found peace. Inner peace translates into inner beauty and reflects outward to all. This would be a great cut. This would be a fabulous stone for Gemini at this particular time, because it looks like you're almost like twisted up inside. Like you could be suffering with something like irritable bowel. Do you know that your nerves? You're holding everything in your stomach. Your head is just like constantly at the beginning of the month, thinking things over, can't get any rest, maybe a nervous energy and a nervous stomach as well. And this gemstone will help to quieten your mind, so you can get the downloads that your angels are the information that you need to make this situation get better. Your angel is Angel Jophiel. I am calm and at peace within myself. I embrace the oneness of all life, and my peaceful attitude promotes goodwill to all. I am generous with my time, attention and resources. I spend love and joy. I spread love and joy. I see beauty within me and all around me. I really do think that this is a time you need to find peace, Gemini. I think you really do. But I think you will, because you are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Things are going to get better. This feeling of depression, or maybe your mind just not being able to stop your mind from constantly ticking over all the time, it's going to come to an end. You're going to start to see things getting better. So I hope you enjoyed that, Gemini. Remember, if you want the added bonus reading, you're going to have to get this shared and leave a comment and a like, and I hope to see everybody later in the month of September. Bye, Gemini.